So my name is Andy Berberich, and I'm the president of INTEGRIS Group. We're located in East Peoria, Illinois. We're also known as INTEGRIS Engineering, and we're growing an automation group currently. Basically what we do, what our company does, is we're a product development and automation development company. So we use our engineering skills, capabilities, expertise to either develop products or automation solutions for manufacturers. So our target customer is anyone in manufacturers, discrete or process manufacturing, anyone that can benefit from higher quality, reduced labor dependency, and make them more competitive in a global market when competing with lower cost countries. A lot of our customers are, central, Midwest. They're located primarily through the automotive corridor through the Midwest. Okay. However, we do have customers we have a customer in New Mexico, and one in South Carolina. So we basically span the entire country. So we're not limited to one location. So my business partner and I, we identified a gap in the engineering services. The gap was there was really no engineering companies that were providing services, product development, product improvement, automation. So basically an opportunity presented itself to fill that gap, and we've proven that it's been successful so far. What originally brought me to Peoria was I worked for Caterpillar for over a decade. Graduated from college, went to the University of Illinois, landed a job with Caterpillar, and then moved to the Greater Peoria area. So really, Caterpillar is what brought me to Peoria, and the community, the environment, our friends. I also have family that lives up here too. So really, the community and family is what keeps us here. So from an automation standpoint, our approach is more of an automation development approach. So we'll develop a solution for the customer, working closely, collaboratively with that customer. We also have a lot of advanced tools, so we can, not only are we developing a better solution working closely with the customer, but we'll validate that virtually. So before we buy one robot, buy one conveyor, before we cut one chip, the solution is fully validated. So our approach is work closely with the customer, iterate to come up with a better solution and validate that before we build, and it works out. It's a much better approach. We have individuals that have 40 years of experience in electrical engineering, 40 years of experience in hydraulics, and recognized in the industry as being subject matter experts when it comes to hydraulics and instrumentation and testing. So we also have 30 years, engineers with 30 years of experience, and they're just really enjoying the work we do because of the diversity. So anything from mechanical engineering, electrical, software development, and we also have a couple of the I would say the best automation industrial robot programmers in the state, probably just in the region as well. So I'd put them up against anyone. So very blessed to have the team that we have. And so I think Peoria is it still is the heavy equipment capital of the world. So just from a business infrastructure standpoint, there is the manufacturing base and the manufacturing density is very high. So it's not one option. There's a lot of different options for the same service. So having basically coming to one location and being able to find multiple suppliers that can do the same thing, it gives you a lot of flexibility. So I think the depth and breadth of manufacturing capabilities in Peoria is what's very attractive. I think the Greater Peoria Manufacturing Network is actually one of those gems that more people need to be aware of. There isn't anything that this group can't do together with their combined capabilities. So weldments, machinings, assembly, testing, paint and powder, transportation, automation, logistics, infrastructure building, even just, designing a building from scratch is part of the manufacturing network. So it's really from cradle to grave, just an idea on a napkin, bring it into the manufacturing network. You can basically put together a complete and full solution just with the network members and not have to go anywhere else. So I think that's one of the unique things to Peoria, is the manufacturing network and how they've come together. And so I like that it's not really far from anything. You're a couple hours from Chicago, a couple hours from St. Louis. So the Greater Peoria area, I mean, there's the smaller towns that surround Peoria. They're great communities that raise a family and raise children. And but you have that small town community, but you also have access to some of the bigger benefits, some of the bigger offerings of a city like Peoria, and then you're a couple hours away if you want more options. But Peoria has, I always say, they have one of everything. If you want more options, well, that's not too far away either.